My name is Ashley, and I'm a registered massage therapist at the Back to Health Wellness Center. So today what we're going to be talking about is self-care, why it's important, and different types of things that you can do for self-care to really help improve your overall wellness. So self-care, what is self-care? Normally what we would think of with self-care is like, oh, well, I just take care of myself, I make sure I eat properly, I make sure I get enough rest, but it's not just that. Self-care encompasses all the different forms of health. And when we think of health, we have to think of mental health, physical health, social health, financial, and a whole bunch of other things as well that go along with it. So everything ties into each other. If one form of health is lacking or is having a harder time, it's going to affect all the different forms of health in our life as well. So when we think of self-care, we have to think of what part of our lives is maybe a little bit in lacking and what can we do to help to supplement that so that the others will also flourish. So when we think of self-care, what are some ways that we can actually work on different tasks to help with self-care? From a massage point of view, what I usually recommend a lot of the patients that I see is after a treatment, depending on how intense that treatment was, going home, taking a hot bath, soaking in it for a little bit with Epsom salts if needed, and then after coming out of the bath, icing would be really beneficial, especially if there's a lot of inflammation or soreness or pain after the bath. So contrast therapy. Other things though that are really beneficial for self-care are any way that you can reduce your stress. And stress, when we think of stress, is like, oh, I've got to run to and from work, or oh, I've got this deadline that I've got to meet. Stress for sure are those things, but it also includes, am I getting enough rest at night? Am I comfortable? Am I sleeping through the night? Am I doing too much exercise or maybe not enough exercise? Anything that will actually put an additional stress on the body, whether it be physically, mentally, and again, going back to those different phases of health, are also really important to think of. So a good thing to check is our website as well. We've got many ways to help with different things that might be going on that are causing stress in your life. Case in point, traveling. Traveling can be really stressful, not only from a physical sense by either traveling by car, sitting on a train, sitting on a plane, but also just the actual sense of traveling. You're not going to be in the same bed you are normally. You're going to probably doing a whole bunch of different things that you wouldn't normally do. So we have great tips on our website about, traveling with different items for your back support, for your leg support, making sure you're carrying your orthotic pillow, and making sure that whenever you are traveling that you're doing it in the most posturally efficient way possible. So another thing to keep in mind as well with any form of health is if you have anything bothering you, if there's something going on at home, something going on at work, maybe there's something that you're noticing that your health is really not where you want it to be. That's what we're here for at the Back to Health Wellness Center, and any other health professional that you know and trust, you can always feel comfortable to speak to them. So if there's something bothering you, that's what we're here for, is to listen, to try and give you guidance. And if we can't necessarily help, to point you into a direction that will be able to help you. So when we think of health, when we think of self-care, we have to think of the multiple ways that we can to take care of ourselves. And sometimes this isn't just the little things, but also the big things as well. So if at any point you need any help at all, whether it be with travel, whether it be with, referrals, massage, chiropractic, sleeping, that's what we're here for. So tune in next time for our next video at Back to Health Wellness Center. I'm Ashley.